You're frozen.
Yep. You're frozen.
Man, you look like a fucking you look disgruntled in that picture. Welcome back.
What's up?
Yep.
To
To your weekly TIFU digest.
Mm-hmm. He says all the fancy words. I'm just here.
Yeah, common, actual.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. Hope everybody's having a lovely week. It is Thursday.
It is.
Specifically, this individual Thursday that we're releasing this is Thursday, the 26th of September. Kind of crazy that September is already come and fucking gone.
Yep. Get ready. Green Day's about to need to wake up.
Yep. Yes.
Do it.
So, hope you're enjoying your week. Of course, as we're recording this, it's September 22nd, the Sunday of, because we like to get a good Monday to Sunday, last 7 days for your weekly TIFU digest.
Yep.
So, Sam.
Yes.
Who read last? Who read first last
You
time?
did, because you had the novel. So I read first this time.
Right. Yep. As always, you remember how it is. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
And I think we should jump on in.
Yep. We have no novels, but there is one, at least one with an update. So we'll see.
Yeah. And that is yours. So, number 4.
I was about to say first one. Yeah. Number 4. Today I fucked up by not asking why 2 guys were in my house. Okay. Me, 27 female, was woken up today by drilling and went downstairs and saw 2 guys with a ladder drilling the wall in a corridor between the back door and the garage door. I didn't know what they were doing, but when I came back, one of them asked if the front light needed doing or not. And I said, I didn't know. I just assumed that stepdad had arranged for them to come around. My brother, 29, was here too, and he let them in. I didn't ask him who they were, and since he didn't have a problem, I assumed he knew about them. So I went back upstairs and took an assessment for my new job, but fell asleep halfway through. Later, around 5 p.m., Mom came back from work and asked why the kitchen floor was dirty, and I told them some guys were doing something with the lights. She was confused because she said she didn't know anything about anyone coming to do work today. I said I assumed stepdad had arranged them. Then stepdad came back from work, and he didn't know about them either. So according to everyone, there was 2 random guys with a ladder and a drill replacing the lights in our house or something. Stepdad asked why I didn't phone him because I'm always on my phone, and I said I guessed you knew about them, and brother was here too and spoke to them, so I thought he knew about them too. He said we didn't have half a brain between us, and Mom said that they could have been burglars or anyone, and we just left them to it. They could have gotten my house and neighbor's house opposite mixed up because the way the street is, both our houses number 46, but the street name changes on the bend. So I'm always telling delivery people and the other people that come to my house that they're looking for that house opposite. TLDR, 2 guys were in my house that me and my brother were aware of, but none of us thought to ask them what they were doing or if they were in the right house. Stepdad and Mom didn't know about them either.
I got to know what this update is because I have questions.
That's our update here. Some people wanted an update, so here it is. I went around to my neighbor's house today when they were free and didn't have a large van outside their house and asked if they were expecting 2 guys to fit lights yesterday, and he said yeah and apologized. He said that they realized they were in the wrong house after about an hour and left and went to the correct house. I was correct in that they got the houses mixed up as both houses were number 46 but had different street names. One of them came back and knocked on the door, and brother opened it, and they explained and apologized about the mix-up. I didn't hear what he said as I was in my room doing my new job assessment, so I'm just assuming. Brother told Mom and stepdad about it yesterday, and they asked about the dirty floor. The neighbor's mom has been elected mayor, so they were getting cameras and lights fitted for security. He said the guys were coming tomorrow, and if there's anything I need or anything wrong, then to come over and tell them. They did forget a large drill bit on the drive, and he came over to collect it and thanked me. Here's a super rough sketch of my street. TLDR, the guys appeared. Blah, blah, blah. You already heard it. So, damn.
That is a very rough sketch.
Yeah. Let's see. Yep. Good old MS Paint.
All right. I have one initial question here.
What's that?
Do you not lock your door?
Well, no, they said the brother let him in.
Oh, never mind. I missed that part. So,
brother definitely fucked up. I don't think OP
Yeah, I
fucked
don't
up
think
here.
OP fucked up.
Especially since brother is older. They're both adults too. Like they're not children. But
Yeah.
brother especially should have maybe made a phone call. Because usually stuff like that's like, hey, there's going to be some guys coming here to the house tomorrow to, do something.
Yeah.
It's kind of, told to the whole house usually. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I've had work done on my house where, like, for instance, a plumber came by to take a look at some of the piping that's in the house. And I specifically told my wife, hey, a plumber's going to be here between this time and this time. Cool. Like, if no one knew anything, I would think that's just pretty substantial evidence to be like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. No, OP definitely still fucked up, but not as bad as the brother for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Like this one's definitely one of those moments where I'm like, this is a soft fuck up.
Yeah.
But you need to do better. Like,
yep.
I guess you shouldn't be letting random dudes in the house.
Yeah. Congrats to the neighbor for being mayor, I guess.
I wonder how much work they got. I don't remember it saying how much work they actually got done.
In the OP's house or in
OP's house. So it says ladder drilling the wall in the corridor between the back door and the garage door. So like they drilled a hole. Did they not do anything else?
I'm assuming they probably came through or like once they realized the mistake, fixed it real quick and then left. Because there was a dirty floor, but they didn't really say there was any other damage, I don't think.
I suppose.
Yeah, it says drilling the wall in the corridor between the back door and the garage door. So like they had started drilling, and I'm assuming probably spackled that up. I'm also gonna guess that maybe this is a UK. It's kind of hard to say for certain, but if that's the case, a lot of their walls are stone and stuff, just depending on how old their house is. But so yeah, I don't know what kind of damage it is. That's what I don't know. Hopefully the comments might say a little bit.
Yeah, let's go to the comments here. This first one here says, I've had the other direction happen to me a few times. I live at One Bob Circle, which is off Bob Road, and there's a One Bob Road about 100 meters away. I've had glass people coming to replace a broken kitchen window. They went to the other place who also had a broken kitchen window and replaced theirs. They post on the local Facebook group, confused as hell. I came home from work and my broken window was fixed. I fucking imagine that, dude.
Well, have you seen like the videos where like they'll come home and they have a completely new roof for free because the roofing company went to the wrong? Yeah, that's happened. Yeah.
Oh my God. Just be like, thanks. Yeah, appreciate you. Wife called an ambulance because she was having chest pains. They went to the other house. Delivery of water. Other house got their rainwater tank filled for free. My load of firewood was just about dumped in their driveway, but the guy at the last second decided to call and double check. You should be double checking that shit regardless. That's on the companies at that point. Like,
yeah. Well, I also think that's a failure of whatever planning committee or commission or whatever the fuck you want to call it that decides these things. Like, don't do very similar street names and street numbers.
Yeah.
Very close to each other. Try to make it as different as you can.
Yeah.
It's
actually, I can say this, and this is why I say you got to confirm this shit, because I actually live in this. I'm not going to give out my address by any means. Everyone knows I live in Kansas City. I've openly stated that. My address, there's one in Kansas City, downtown, on this stateside, and then much like for Kansas City, much like we were in Austin, how we lived in like a subsect of Austin. Yeah. That's the same thing here. So we live in a subsect of Kansas City, and the address is the exact same.
Just different. I'm assuming.
The only difference is the zip code.
Yeah.
But when you put the zip code in, most companies didn't think to check to see if there was a difference. So when you put the zip code in, even though it doesn't match, both the subsect and Kansas City pop up. When I was getting my fucking power bill set up for the house here, I told them what my address was, and they went, oh yeah, so you're in Kansas City. I went, yes, but this is the actual town I live in. And they were like, okay, cool. So you live in Kansas City. And I was like, no, no, I don't want somebody else getting my bill and then my power gets shut off because that shit ain't paid. No. So yeah, no, I get that. That's where I say, like, you need to call, like, ask.
especially if
see
you already know that some weird shit like that could be happening.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Let's go to the next comment.
Yeah, second comment here. That's kind of amazing. Whatever else happens, I'd first try to figure out what they did with the lights, make sure they didn't install hidden cameras in the fixtures or something.
Facts. Actual facts.
And then,
yes.
OP actually responded to that and said, hey, I'm going to go around to the neighbors the next day. And that's where the update came from. So,
yeah, that's good for the update there. Last comment here. LMAO, this has to be a sitcom bit. How are you real?
Sometimes it just happens. Like,
yeah. As far as shit getting fixed like that, I don't know. Like that's weird to me. Like you get a whole ass new roof and no one checked. But
yeah, that I've seen that a few times, not like in person, but just like online. I saw another one. It was like they got a completely new deck. And that especially happens apparently in like suburbs where it's a lot of like copy paste houses, because like it'll be the exact same layout. And so like they're totally fine doing it. And then it's not only till after that they realize that they just gave somebody a free fucking roof or deck or fence or, whatever else.
I couldn't fucking imagine, dude. Come home to a brand new deck and be like, where the fuck did this come from?
I'd be like, well, that's dope.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we need new patio furniture, honey. Like, Jesus. Yeah, definitely check on that shit ahead of time. It's very important. All right. Number 3.
Moving on.
Today I fucked up by shaving off my beard. I could never.
I don't think I'll be able to shave it off ever again. Maybe trim it. Yeah. Actually, I'm planning on probably bringing it back a little bit, not a lot, but
Yeah, you get the girth on that thing.
It's getting long. Yeah, I'm not trying to go Duck Dynasty out here. So
honestly, dude, fucking ZZ Top that shit. Let's go.
No, it's already pissing me off at this length. Like, no, absolutely not. If I can windmill with my beard, dude, like, no.
That'd be sick. Let us know in the comments. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
All right. Last night, I made an impulsive decision to shave off my beard. I have had the beard the majority of my adult life, and last time I shaved was 6 years ago. This was before I'd lost 70 kilograms, so I thought, see what I look like now.
That's fair.
This morning, I got up and walked out to see my kids. I called that I had a surprise for them. My 3-year-old looked at me for a second and said, "What you did, Daddy?" And then promptly whimpered and started hiding from me behind his mom. Took a good 20 minutes to coax him out to come and see me up close. My 5-year-old wouldn't talk to me and kept hiding behind his arm when I got close. They are both now talking to me, at least, though I'm not sure they are terribly impressed. I mean, it's nice to see I have somewhat of a jawline now, and it's passable and I don't look awful compared to how much I hated not having the beard when I was at my biggest. But I think I'll go back to the beard. It does suit my face better. I look a bit too like Uncle Fester or an English soccer hooligan for my liking. TLDR, shaved, and my kids who have never seen me without a beard freaked out.
Gotta take the kids into account.
Yep.
That's that classic like AFV clip, Oh
yeah.
Yep. I can just.
And that's also part of why I cannot shave my beard.
Yeah. I feel like if you do it, you'll have to do it like in front of your kids, like so they can see the transformation happening.
Yes.
Otherwise,
very much so.
Stranger danger. Get the fuck away from me.
Right. Who the fuck? But yeah. No. I couldn't. And especially being a barber, I've had moments where people are like, "It's time to shave it off." And I'm like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
Because I look, I'll pour one out for the homie while you take the clippers, dog. I can't do this. Like this is sacrilege. This is awful. It's a fallen soldier here off of a beautiful face. Like, no. But some people aren't as attached to their beards as I am, and that's okay.
Which is hard because it's all the same kind of attachment for everybody. So like it's all hair follicles, right? So
science, bitch. Okay, anyway, so let's get to the comments.
Oh my God. OP be looking like OP actually posted a photo. Mr. Clean looking ass. God damn. He does look like Uncle Fester, yeah.
Brother.
The Mr. Clean's got me, dude.
Yeah. No, it's look, OP, we ain't cooking you, but damn son, you fucked up.
Yeah.
I would have kept it.
Beard wouldn't suit you for sure.
I hope he posted a picture of him with the beard. Oh, yeah, no, he did. If you scroll down a little bit more. Oh, yeah, the beard suits him way better.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's a beard man for sure.
Absolutely. Honestly, but he did post another picture of him with the beard and then like his like monk haircut.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's not the greatest.
Bald is distinguished. Bald is distinguished and embrace the bald. I know bald people and they are some of the most distinguished individuals I know.
Yep. That's funny.
Also congrats on losing all that weight. That's massive.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, but you fucked up by shaving your beard without your kids. Next comment here. Normal reaction for kids. Dogs will react too. My dad shaved his mustache when I was 2 or 3, and apparently I cried like a baby when I saw him. Yeah, I expect that.
Yeah, OP actually responded and said, my one pup didn't seem to care, though she was around me when I was shaving. The other hasn't taken the time out of his busy schedule patrolling the yard to come and look at me yet.
That's fair.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with you. And actually, the next comment down specifically says, next time you shave it, let them watch you doing it so they see the transformation. It's exactly what you said, and I think it's 100%. Like, if you're going to do it, don't scare the shit out of your kids, because they're going to be like, where the fuck did dad go? Like, yeah, just let them see it. Yeah.
Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button while you're here and join the Lousy listeners. And also, click the join button. For $2.99 a month, you can become a Lousy member where you can get some awesome perks, cool emotes, and interact with Sam and I. Also, click the link to join our Discord and have fun with all the other Lousy listeners. Let's get back to the video.
All right. Next up, numero dos.
Yep. Today I fucked up by realizing I've pronounced Dead Mouse as Deadmaw 5 for years instead of Dead Mouse. I've done that as a joke, but never seriously.
I know someone who did that actual dude.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Yes, and they were they were so dead set. They were like, oh, yeah, I listen to Deadmo 5 all the time. And we're like, who?
You sure?
And they pulled up Dead Mouse and we're like, you mean Dead Mouse and Deadmo 5?
Deadmo 5.
No. Go ahead.
Anyway, I wanted to grab a CD as a gift for a close friend that I used to go to music festivals with a few years ago. They really liked Dead Mouse. Wait, yeah, okay. Sorry, my brain got into a weird spot. I went to the little music shop and asked for Deadmaw 5. They looked visibly confused. I said, it's the DJ with the mouse head. They looked at each other and smiled and said, you mean Dead Mouse? I said, no. They wrote it out on the whiteboard behind them. It then hit me that it was just some weird spelling for Dead Mouse, like a spelling for a username. I let go of my pride and caved in and realized my wrongs. I said, yeah, I think that's it. While they kept giggling, they kindly showed me to the section, and I left with my mind blown for not catching on to it sooner. TLDR, I didn't understand some weird spelling for an artist name and embarrassed myself in pronunciation. Yep, that's fuck up.
Yeah, you definitely fucked up.
Yep.
And honestly, like I would have been those. I would have been the workers. I'd be like,
yep.
like,
oh, they probably roasted him when he left.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Honestly, and everyone else is much. Everyone, just like you see, you joke about it. First comment here. I know it's Dead Mouse. I speak it correctly, but in my head, it is absolutely Deadmaw 5.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Response to that, it's funnier to say Dead Mouse.
Dead Mouse. Yep. Down beneath it, he sells a shirt that says Dead Mouse Cinco. I did not know that. That's awesome.
I mean, I'm sure OP here is not the first and still won't be the last. To think that that's how it's pronounced. There's a interesting reply here. I guess with my German speaking privilege, it didn't occur to me to question it being anything other than Dead Mouse. Because yeah, it's like MAUS. But I guess if you don't really know German, then you're like Dead Mouse. Because AU Australia, you know. But,
I mean, that's fair. Honestly, that's fair. You know what? We have a German speaking friend who speaks fluent German. We'll have to ask him as well how that looks on his perspective.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Last comment here. I'm deaf. I also did head pronounce it that way.
Today I learned.
Well, more so like I didn't take into account. Yeah,
Yeah.
That
If
makes
you've
sense. Like if someone can't hear it and they just see it as Dead Mall 5, that would make sense. Because if you don't automatically, because you know how they do the right brain, left brain thing where like one person's going to see one thing and one sees another, or like, what's that one? It's like green laser brainstorm or whatever, like whatever one you're looking at, you hear what it's saying. I guess in the same context, like your brain would trigger of saying like, you don't have this, the hearing senses to hear someone say dead mouse.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be like, oh yeah, Dead Mall 5. Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, it's also too like boomers just, not understanding leet speak, right? So.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah. Anyway.
We're millennials.
Yep.
MILLENIAL. Anyways. Do you remember that song?
No.
Yeah. There's a dude who he did acapella. It was all him with the 4 different windows and he would sing all the parts. It was really good.
Nice.
I'll have to show you at some point. Let's go to that story.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. And the top fuck up of the week. Honestly, I would say before I read this, not a lot of really fuck ups this week.
No. It's been all pretty innocent for the most part,
Until this.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Today I fucked up by giving a blowjob. I've been friends with benefits with somebody for a decent bit of time now. Long story short, without delving into intimate details, I made him give me eye contact during fellatio, which apparently overwhelmed him emotionally, and he passed out. Oh, he kept saying no. I kept asking him for eye contact or I wouldn't continue. I just wanted some emotional intimacy and to play with him a bit. I ended up calling 911 and they wanted to take him to the hospital because he was still out of it, even when conscious. Turns out he had mild syncope. Oh. I stayed with him all evening and stuck him with a fat medical bill. The entire evening in the ER, not fun. And on top of that, I feel so guilty for breaking his bank. Of course, we live in the US. He says he's okay with it, but really not a fun evening. Feels awful. TLDR, gave somebody a head and they passed out and had to go to the emergency room.
This must have been some good head.
Edit. Okay, I'll clarify. Looks like I worded it poorly. He did not at any point tell me to stop giving him oral sex. He wanted me to continue with the blowjob. I simply told him I wouldn't continue giving him head if he didn't give me eye contact. I was talking and teasing without his thing in my mouth. He wanted me to continue. He was saying no to giving me eye contact. He eventually to give eye contact. Okay. And after a bit, he passed out. I can assure everybody I take consent very seriously, and consent is of utmost importance regardless of gender. Solid on you. Good job. Edit 2. A concerned Redditor reached out to us about you, and disgusting, hateful DMs too. Wow, this website is something else.
It sure can be. Yeah.
Reddit gonna fucking Reddit, dude.
Yep.
Oh. So go ahead and read the first comment because I think it's very important to the context of the story.
Yeah, that'll help me too because I didn't know what it was.
Yes.
First comment is syncope is caused by a decrease in blood flow to the brain, typically from low blood pressure. I guess his blood was elsewhere.
Yeah, his blood rushed to his wang.
Yep.
I'm not going to get into the nooks and crannies of what everyone's kinks are. But that must have been some bomb head, dude. Like, like I can't even front. That is a whole new level of jorking the pajimbas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is good on you.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if it was just really bad. Like, it had to have just been really bad timing with the.
Had to have been.
Like, because it's like he's like stares at you and you're like Medusa and makes him pass out. Just turn to stone.
I'm not gonna get into the weeds of it, but like eye contact, pretty hot. You know, like especially when that's happening, you're just like, yeah. But something had to happen to him. I don't think there's a correlation between the two. Cause like
think he was just already kind of low blood pressure. And then
I mean, like, did
all
he
his
come? Like, is that what happened? And suddenly he's just, because, I mean, it happens to some of us, you know? Like, that's a question we need answered. Because honestly, for dudes, like, for real, a lot of ladies always get on dudes about this, or however you want to phrase it. But nonetheless, dudes, we have rechargeable batteries. And sometimes you kind of get the full charge in one go. Like, just, it happens. So I'm guessing maybe that because I know, for instance, there are times when like a dude can be brought to the forefront of that, and like things can happen, you know, like you can get a mild arrhythmia from that shit if you ain't careful, you know, but that had to have happened because unless he was just, unless she, you know, no, I'm not, I'm just gonna,
we're also assuming that she's a she.
Good point.
Yep. So let's clarify. Let's go back.
My apologies.
Yep.
Clarifying on that. Let me explain real quick. Part OP to partner one. Great job.
Yep. I mean, more than likely, name's Kayla. So username's Kayla, I should say. So
yeah,
probably, but you know, just in case.
The comment right beneath the first one: vampiric blowjob. She literally sucked the life out of him. OP is marriage material. I can't, dude. Look, the next one now. Look at me. I am Captain.
I'm just wondering, like, all right, you spent all night with him at the hospital. Did you at least make the nurse concerned why his heart rate was elevated all of a sudden?
Bro! Read the third comment.
You emptied his balls, his heart, and his wallet in one fell swoop. You're a monster. Do you mean one fell swallow?
Oh, no. Oh, my God, dude. What we're trying to say is good head is deadly. Okay. Yep.
Can
be
be
careful out there.
Sure can be.
Woo. Yeah, no, I can't even call that a fuck up. I just want to applaud you at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't
know what you did, but you did it.
I don't think you fucked up anywhere. Like the ER visit's going to be expensive, but you know, it's better than like him dying or some shit. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'll say, like, kudos to you for standing by him the whole time. Like, especially if he's friends with benefits. Like, I guess you're still friends. Yeah. But like, no, by no means did you have to do that. It's good.
They said
it's good for you to do it. Like,
yeah, for sure. But they said it is a decent bit of time now as the timeline. So I'm going to guess, you know, long enough to go to the hospital overnight with, you know.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Either way, good on you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Let us know your thoughts. Good one to end on there. Yep. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you have nothing else to say in the comments, drop your favorite emote, but we will see you on Saturday.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.